All right. Now we've got an update to the James Corden story. If with 7 people that watched the first video so far, maybe there'll be more of you.
We're just starting the channel. Get it? We'll get you guys here.
Yeah. So our video, The Trouble with James Corden, ended off with him being forgiven by the restaurant owner and us wishing that he's stuck here in America with us, because it would be funny if he can't go home again. Anyway, James Corden addresses his behavior at Balthazar, a breakdown of the restaurant drama. Does comedian James Corden have egg on his face? I would say no. He's pretty quick about
Yeah. All yolk.
Prolific restaurateur Keith McNally called out the late-night talk show host for his alleged poor behavior at New York's Balthazar, and let's just say it got dicey. The fracas began to bubble last week when McNally shared a damning post to Instagram saying he banned Corden from the restaurant after he'd been abusive to his servers. Hours later, McNally said Corden apologized profusely and he would welcome the star back to his establishment. Feud over, right? Wrong. The two are continuing to boil, with Corden addressing the controversy during the Late Late Show on Monday. Here's a breakdown of what's happening. I feel like they should just demote him to the Late Late Show. Be like, no more trouble out of you, mister. We'll slap late on there.
You ever you watch Antenna TV at all?
No.
This is where he should go, where it's like hearing aid commercials and AARP.
Yeah,
like that show.
Showing off the new model of the Jitterbug phone.
Yeah. He needs to be side by side with Svengoolie.
Join forces with Tom Selleck and selling reverse mortgages to old people.
Out the Svengoolie.
We're not trying to rip you off. This is all legitimate.
No way old people would trust a British guy with their insurance and a reverse loan or mortgages.
Yeah, Tom Selleck has been trading his good name on that scam for years. In McNally's first post, he said he doesn't often 86 a customer, but did Corden, and it wasn't done for a laugh or in good humor. I believe we went over all this about the egg white. Got the egg white in the egg yolk omelet because they were doing it backwards that day. Then just kind of the British, the T word with the W, and then the next letter that's the A, and then the next letter that is T.
So just spell it.
Well, no, because I put other words in between it.
Oh.
So that it can't be the algorithm, the sentient snake of the internet. So Corden is one of those guys. McNally, Corden apologized, but later says he did nothing wrong. McNally followed with a post on Monday saying Corden had apologized and his ban was lifted. Anyone magnanimous enough to apologize to a deadbeat layabout like me and my staff doesn't deserve to be banned from anywhere, especially Balthazar. On Thursday, however, things took a turn when the New York Times published an interview with Corden in which the prom actor addressed the situation. I haven't done anything wrong on any level, he told the outlet, so why would I ever cancel this interview? I was there, I get it, I feel so zen about the whole thing. Because I think it's so silly. I just think it's beneath all of us. It's beneath you. It's certainly beneath your publication. Why do the Brits just switch the thuz to fuzz? That's weird.
Zen.
I do like the sound of bruv though. Wait, bruv. Hey, bruvva. Yeah. The conversation with Corden reportedly took place at a restaurant where he and the reporter witnessed a diner sending back eggs. It happens every day. It's happening in 55,000 restaurants as we speak. It's always about eggs, he told the reporter. He added, can you imagine now if we just blasted her on Twitter? Would that be fair? This is my point. It's insane. Seriously, dude? I mean, you see someone else being a Karen and you're like, oh, nobody's calling out that person. Oh, what if I took a picture of this nobody and put it out? Like, the fact that you are somebody and you act like that lady in front of people, yeah, it makes people extra mad than they are at that lady.
I've always hated this argument where because somebody does something bad, that makes my bad behavior okay.
Yep. Yeah,
because
other
it's
people
across the
do
board.
it.
People do bad things towards eggs.
Yeah. No, I mean, I guarantee you, James Corden was the only person within earshot of that lady in that restaurant who wasn't thinking, God, what is wrong with that person? You know,
he's thinking,
but then also, you know, you know what? I can't say that either, because you know, here's what probably happened: is the lady goes, excuse me, sir, I asked for scrambled eggs, not sunny side up. Like, I really hate to bother you, but like, I just really don't like eggs. Like, if you could fix it, I would really appreciate that. And the waiter's like, yeah, no problem. We're so sorry about screwing that up. Let's take care of that for you. You know, thanks. Everything's cool. And James Corden's looking at it going, that's exactly what I did when I slapped that waiter in the face for getting an egg white in my wife's omelet.
You know, I feel like we should do something YouTube-ish here where we ask the audience.
I'm not saying he slapped somebody in the face. That was
where we ask the audience how I feel, if you guys feel the same. And I'll ask you this. Am I the only one that if I order something at a restaurant a certain way and it comes and it's not correct, that I just live with it because it's awkward to me?
Most of the time I do.
Yeah. So my
it has
question,
to be very specific, you know, and that, like, you know what, this is really what I did not want. I was like, hey, give me the side salad instead of the minestrone soup. I hate minestrone. I'd rather eat a salad. That's how bad I don't, you know, and they brought me the minestrone. I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
But, you know, yeah, it was like, you know, I want a cheeseburger, you know, with plain, and they bring me all the fixings on the side or something, I'm not going to be like, hey, send that back. I don't want this.
So then, leave a comment in the comments section if you get food at a restaurant and it comes wrong, if you live with it, or you don't have to pull a Corden, but you call the person back and you say, hey, look, not what I ordered, not trying to make a problem, but I want what I want.
Or leave a comment of how you think Corden would respond to it.
Yeah, there you go. Too bad they can't do the British accent in text.
Well, I'll read them that way.
Oh, there you go. Win, win, win.
So McNally doubles down on Corden after NYT interview. McNally did not seem to appreciate Corden's denial of any wrongdoing with the Times, so he took to Instagram again on Friday and demanded Corden fess up. Although I didn't witness the incident, lots of my restaurant's floor staff did, he wrote. They had nothing to gain by lying. Corden did. He added, I wish James Corden would live up to his almighty initials and come clean. If the supremely talented actor wants to retrieve the respect he had from all of his fans, all 4 of them, before this incident, then he should at least admit he did wrong. JC.
Yeah, between that and what he said about himself being self-deprecating of the original apology, I feel this guy's like really trying to be kind of a comedian. At least
sure.
it is statements.
Yeah, you know, he's like
all 4.
Well, maybe he knows all of his fans.
They all eat as bloody restaurant.
I know all four of them, trust me. McNally also said he would let Corden eat for free at Balthazar for the next 10 years if he apologized to the servers he insulted.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
Yeah,
He's gonna do it. I know it.
Man.
You're gonna do it, Corden.
I'm gonna eat so many egg yolks. Corden says Balthazar served his wife food she was allergic to 3 times.
What?
Wow, weird how this comes up now.
Yeah.
Right? It didn't come up when you were mad and upset about it. You were just throwing princess baby tantrum, you know?
So what was she allergic to? The whites?
See, I feel like now if the story had come out, I wouldn't say I would be switch sides or anything like that. I think I would be a little more understanding of him being upset if he's like, my wife is allergic to what is probably, how many people are, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's a thing that many people are. Egg whites?
There's no way. It's the white.
Like, that seems like the least allergy thing to have.
You have to separate. They don't just separate. You have to separate the yolk from the white. They come as one.
No, you can
You're
eat
not
the yolk.
allergic.
You can eat the yolk, but you can't eat the white.
No way.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's from the same container. It's like peanut allergies.
Right.
They have to warn you. Things are made.
Yeah, you can just get it
in this one
you
container.
Got all the white when you separated it, or
yeah, that's just.
You separated the yolk from the white, and then you washed it off and made sure that there was no white left over on the yolk without puncturing any of it.
It's like if somebody says, I don't want mayonnaise, I'm allergic to mayonnaise. That means you're allergic to eggs, vinegar.
I'm allergic to mayonnaise. Just bring me some egg yolks and some oil and a whisk.
Yeah. It's like, just say you don't like it.
Well, and because if this was true, it wouldn't have been like, it would have been. Why does this keep happening? You're trying to kill my wife? She's allergic. How many times do I have to tell you that she's allergic to this stuff? But it wasn't that. It was, I want free drinks.
Yeah, how's that fix the alleged allergy problem?
Yeah.
What was the side? Didn't she get like a side of fries or some? Or she got the salad instead of the fries?
That's what they got. And that was what they got mad about, was that there was the fries on when they brought it back, and it had the fries on it, and they got mad about the fries. So, they sent back the egg yolk omelet with a bit of egg white in it, and when it came back, it had the hash browns or whatever on it, and then they got mad about that.
Who do you know is allergic to potatoes?
Not James Corden, that's for sure. I don't know what his problem was.
All right.
Yeah. So Monday, Corden said that during one of his times dining at Balthazar, his wife Julia Carey was served food she was allergic to after already explaining her allergy, but she hadn't taken a bite of it. So this is a different. She hadn't taken a bite of it or anything. No worries. We sent it back. All was good. Really? You're just like, here. I'm gonna come out with this list of times that these guys messed up our order to a point in which it posed a health threat to my wife, and those times I was just like, cool, man, it's all good.
But
accidents
they fixed
happen.
The problem. It's like, oh, we're terribly sorry. There was no argument. There was no no, this is what you ordered. It sounds like they took it back and.
Well, but my point is that in this situation that he brings up after the whole fiasco, where the guy listed these times and situations in which James Corden had been, a T, a W, and an A, and also a T, that he comes up with an incident that supposedly happened in which he was magnanimous about it and was like, no problems here, guys. But in this instance, there was an actual health threat to his wife over their negligence. And he was cool with it. So when they screw up something little, he jumps down their throat, demands free things, insults people. But when they threaten his wife's life by messing up the order, no problems, mate. It's all cool. Water under the bridge.
What are you spelling?
Yeah. So the Late Late Show host continued, as her mail came wrong to the table the third time. I don't know what I was doing. In the heat of the moment, I made a sarcastic, rude comment about cooking it myself, and it is a comment I deeply regret. The third time,
Because you don't like the work.
like how he added in an extra time that the order was wrong.
Is he saying that
56 times they got the order wrong. Obviously, after 56 times, I'm gonna volunteer to cook the dang thing myself.
So wait a minute. So the allergic incident happened on the same day as the egg white incident, or like what's up?
It doesn't sound like it, because it says that during one of his times was the food allergy thing. All right.
Why would you keep eating at this place if they constantly are making mistakes?
Because every time he pisses and moans, they bend over and show him their butts. That's what he likes to see.
I was just thinking free food, but I guess sexual
Yeah.
favors. What's the restaurant called? Balsa Star or whatever?
I understand the difficulties of being a server. I worked shifts at restaurants for years. I have such respect and I value anyone that does such a job. And the team at that restaurant are so great. That's why I love it there. It's because the team's so great. The team of people that are so incompetent and he hates them for it.
What a jerk move. He's trying to relate to the working man. You know, I have this dispute with the owner,
you understand?
but
Well, he is a working class actor. Like in the social system of acting, James Corden is working class, right? So like he is an even middle class actor, and according to him, I understand it. I think I read that one. That's why I love it there. The restaurant manager and the server, they were lovely. They brought out 4 glasses of champagne as an apology, the ones that he demanded.
yeah.
But we were like, that's not necessary. We don't need it. We had a great time. Even for me, it was too early to start drinking.
He demanded it, and it's like, no, we don't need that.
It might have been a different episode. Because it might have been the other one that they were talking about. But either way, the fact that, because if at least in one of the instances he demanded free drinks for them screwing up an order.
I'm going to read in between the lines here. He's a regular. Their automatic go-to, say at 8, 9 in the morning, is let's bring some alcohol. Maybe James Corden has a bit of an underlined issue.
I mean, yeah, like, yeah.
Even for me.
You regular, sir? Yeah. Corden insisted he didn't shout or scream. I didn't get up out of my seat. I didn't call anyone names or use derogatory language, but acknowledged what he said was rude and unnecessary. After Balthazar posted that Corden was banned, he said he called them to explain how upset I was that anybody was hurt by anything that I had done and anything that I had said. And we had a good talk. He appreciated the call. I love that restaurant. I love the staff there. And I hope I'm allowed in again one day. So when my accent's gone. So when I'm back in New York, I can go there and apologize in person, which is something I will absolutely do. Would apologize for what, James? You didn't do anything wrong.
Well, here's something. Apologize now and in person. That's a regular guy thing to do.
I mean, he just got done saying how he didn't do anything wrong. You know, I was a little bit rude and unnecessary in what I said.
Could just be hangry.
It's been 15 minutes. After sharing his side of the story, Corden proceeded to read mean tweets from people in reaction to his restaurant ban. Tweets ranged from digs at his carpool karaoke segment to questions about how the comedian has a wife.
Oh,
well,
shots fired.
Pretty sure there's rules about dead naming, so we'll just leave it at that. McNally lifts Corden's Balthazar ban, self-imposes one for 2 weeks. What? Is the beef between McNally and Corden officially squashed? The restaurateur announced Tuesday that he's lifted the comedian's ban after Corden very graciously apologized for his outburst at Balthazar on the Late Late Show Monday night. In the past, I've behaved much worse than Corden, but wasn't man enough to apologize. For this reason, I'm going to lift the ban on Corden and impose one on myself instead. I'm going to ban myself from Balthazar for 2 weeks. And that's the end. Okay. It was kind of flopped right at the end there.
Oh.
I was hoping it was going to end with I'm rebanning you. I'm unbanning the unban.
I like how Corden's punishment to himself is 2 weeks.
And that was the Balthazar guy.
What? That's
he said he's not allowed back in.
Oh God.
James Corden is all like, all right, I can go complain and get more free crap tomorrow. Anyway,
moving on.
That was it for the James Corden update here. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's hope that he puts his foot in his mouth and steps in it quite a bit more often and very soon. Thanks for coming.
You're stuck in this country, Jimmy. You're stuck.
All right. Bye.